Hello people, welcome to Roguetech. Yep, we're back on the Mech Bay just because I realized last night before going to sleep we were going to have trouble to drop again this month if we left things how they were. So instead of putting ferro, instead of getting rid of the primitive engine on the rifleman, the only thing we do is slap the Predator comes with sensor recon, and with the spare tonnage we get from getting rid from the primitive cockpit and primitive sensors, because those things weigh 2 tons, or just let's say by replacing them you shave 1 ton, we're able to get 2 more heat sinks and the heat banking. That's all we're going to do here right now. It already takes 8 days, so there we go. The Belleferon we leave as is, but on the Wolvie we can also work on our armor, because we got a bit wrecked. So that's going back to 110, that's going back to 70, that's going back to 110. And I guess we took a bit of damage to the back as well. That's already 6 days, but needs to be done. And we also get a fire control standard in here. That's all we have, so 7 days here. I'm not even going to bother with the last 0.3 tons this time, because I'm sure this is going to... oh no, actually not. So let's do it. If it just works. So that's already 15 days. And I don't know if we have a spare normal armor. We do. It's going to be 2 more days, but yeah, we don't want to drop these as is right now, so even though we're going to be mostly avoiding everything incoming, I still think these 2 days are going to be needed. And that's it, I guess. We might want to just rip everything we have in storage, but that's not for now. We've got the power conduits coming in 4 days. Afterwards we start with the second mech bay, because that's a given, we want it. And when we have it, we can start working on the armor situation in our mechs. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing here, so there you go. That's done, and it's just 1 more day to drop again. But before we do, we are getting training modules. It's cheap, and we're going to be profiting so much from it that it just makes sense. We get our first flashpoint, but that's way off. I realized yesterday we didn't have a take a look at the map. We're at I think that's pretty much where you start with the regular map, with the vanilla map. So yeah, fair up south. We are going with company rating, which is something I didn't say last episode. Everyone's ready. Let's see if we're able to get the odd guts point and whatnot. I'm not even aware of who we took and who we got on our mechs, but yeah, no XP to speak of. We didn't go with running pilots and special pilots. We took generated pilots this time for starts. I think that sums up pretty well what we're doing here, so there we go. I haven't taken a look at the maps. the operations, so I'm just going to have a wee look at what we have available, and I'll be back when I have something decided for us. So here we are, and I pretty much took a lot of thinking here, but I think what we want to do here is a blackout. We still need a lot of parts. Yeah, we're kind of burning through our Directorate or Oregon rep, but there's nothing we can do about that. So there you go. We get the Firebee, and I think it makes sense to bring Island in. She's got Commander, so it's going to be important here. Let's look over the other ones. Truck, it's Noble Ex-Military Officer, that's good. Boss is Honest Ex-Military Spacer Criminal. We already covered Loki, but let's go over here again. Jinx, Lucky, Gladiator, Honest. And the SRM Carrier Pilot, Range. I think he's also Officer? No, Bookish Technician, Ex-Comster, Ex-Military. That's one pilot we don't want to lose. That being said, we chose Blackout because it might be the easiest mission we have. Even though it's a one skull, we could Blackout and get support here. And it's a stage battle, meaning we drop and we see whether there's a blocking force or not. We get into one base and we see whether we got a lance, turrets or nothing. And we go to a second objective and we either got an ambushing lance or a defend base. That's very controlled, and that's something we really want to be doing now. Not engaging more than we can handle. This might already be too much, but we'll see it. So, everything loaded up, let's get in, and let's see how good that rifleman is now. Okay, that looks like a bad drop, if I've ever saw one. Hopefully we're able to move here. We got friends. Okay, that's a map I've never done. That is something to say, actually. Hopefully we're able to get out of here. Yeah, I think I remember it now. We have to get around here to get down. Looks like everybody is able to move. That's a good thing to see. And yeah, that's a reach. We're not going to be able to get down through there. So we get our crawler to back up. Let's see our friends. They're bringing a Commando, Quicksell, a Centurion 9AH, a Strike and a Hetzel. The Commando Quicksell is the one with, yep, SRM-10 Quicksell. Well, that's a decent mech to have as support. Centurion has nothing fancy, AC-20, LRM-10. We'll have to be very aware of what he does. An AC-20 is a nasty thing to have on your back, so we're bringing a Hetzer with Thumper, so yeah, that's also bad. And the Striker just brings support fire, which is a good thing to see. That being said, let's see, yeah, we have to take this way here. Okay, don't worry. And slowly we get in. I'm not sure where the trigger spots are for these maps. We get a last... Okay, that's still good. But we're going to wait to group up, because we don't want to stretch here. We're seeing the second base already. And yeah, it looks like we're clear. There's nothing in. Does that trigger? Not yet. So we're able to get everybody there. but we want very much... we're very interested in waiting for our crawler, because our crawler is our best damage dealer. So with that being said, Firebee, you stop, Belletheron, you're good. You get closer. You also get closer, and we get to see if we're triggering. We're not yet. Not seeing that many turrets. Just that kinda Calliope. I guess we're good already, so let's step forward. Okay, that didn't trigger. That's one. Rifleman maybe doesn't want to be in front. Okay. That's bad because we got two flankers. But let's see what we have here. Arvan Mech RHW, that's the Thumper one. We got a Vindy, Quicksell one, don't see what's in there. We've got an up armored Saladin, that's a bad thing to have. That's an AC-20. And a Bulldog with lots of stuff. So let's see how we can go about that. I think we want to get on the back of the Saladin. Yeah, we're not positioned especially well. Let's just move here and let's see what we're able to do. Yeah, the Firebee is in a very bad spot, if you ask me. That being said, it is what it is, so let's pull him back. Yeah, we're shooting. No, nothing else to do. Don't hit any, but whatever. Turn 17 is the Bindi. And yeah, that... we either destroy the Armored Saladin before the Thumper goes, or we're in for some pain. Okay, yeah, that was a lot of Daka. Hopefully... No. He still has that Daka. So... we want to avoid you quite badly. That's a kick to the front, which is not something we're very keen on doing. We've got 4 evasion here, so let's pray to the gods. Rifleman also has to move. Well, this one here has already gone. And he'll be running with a lot of recoil next turn. So let's get him. The hit bank helps him. Yeah, that's bad. Hopefully the Armored Saladin takes a liking to the Centurion and he doesn't go for us. Okay. That's good. Belletheron can also get here, but we really want to get going on the Saladin. That's our main priority to get out, so... well, we got an injury there. Okay, and they are starting to take a liking to our carrier. That we like, so... no front attack, sadly, so in we go. We hopefully have something resembling a Hitchens, because yeah, 20 is not okay. I'd much rather go with 40s. And that's him gone. That was important, but we still have a lot of dagger here. That's good. You're going for a turret, which is also especially good. And we have a back shot to that commando, the RB, sorry. Don't know why I said commando. Well, we can get up to here by just moving. And we start focusing the second tank. That's a very good hit chance we had there. It shows these people don't have ECM yet. Yeah, you just try to destroy your own base, mister. That's not good form. But whatever. So, yeah, Windy goes now. Hopefully recoil prevents most damage. Okay. He's still going all in every time, so we can get here and keep working on that tank. Whatever we do, yeah, you just don't have the accuracy, so let's move and be done with it. Well, he's open. That's something. We can get into his back. And I really think that's worth the overhit. Because that's a quick sell one. No, it's too much. So let's shut down one of the largest. We got one hit, but it went to the leg. Will be. Probably wants to stun and shoot. Because we're never getting to the front. Yeah, we lose too much by moving. Let's be done here. Okay. He ejected though. I was going to say that was bad, but we don't have follow-up on the Windy, and that's bad. But we can start working on you. So let's cool down a bit. I would love to get myself some double hitsings, but that's not happening in a while, I guess. So yeah, the Thumper, we just have to be near it to avoid most of the damage. The problem is the Windy works very good at close range, so let's see about the carrier's chances. Well, maybe this is a dead fire turn, because Hitchens doesn't change too much, and the change in damage is going to be quite noticeable here. So there we go. Yeah, we knew it was not going to be pretty. That's good. Hopefully the Windy still goes for you. And that's some hits on the RB. So Commando just shooting from afar. We got a bit of damage on one of our mechs, but nothing major. Okay, can we get to evasion? Nope. So let's just keep punching on his back. That hit. Let's see what he does now. Hopefully he keeps shooting the turret, but nope. That's one danger. That's a punch. Do you completely wreck us? You do. Okay, hitsing destroyed. Yeah. That's bad.
Commander?
That's quite bad. I'd say let's get you out, because we're not going to have initiative next turn to go before him, so that's probably the rifleman gun. We're never going to have.
On the move, full speed.
anyone able to help, so... Oh well. We get to use the Wasp a bit sooner than we wanted, unless we get a head hit here. For that, we're going to even risk the overheat. No, come on, I wanted to shoot the other side. Ah, come on. That was a very bad mistake. Anyway, maybe our crawler can get them. I wouldn't bank on it, but... Okay, that's the howitzer gone.
Let's do this.
You can get in. So yeah, now that fire. We go with standard and we pray for a headshot here.
Alpha strike.
Which didn't happen. So yeah. Neither here.
Yes, Commander.
Oh well. It is what it is. Trying to get in perfect range, but that's not going to happen. So instead, let's get up close and personal and just shoot. Let's see about... Okay, Bindi went for the Bellerophon, and that's a lot of damage, but I'm actually thankful he did.
Standing by.
So... let's move a bit and cool down with you.
Lucky target.
That was very little damage on the RV,
Yes, Commander.
but we'll take it. So we're able to get here, and that's as good as it's gonna get with you. Let's hit the RV instead. Or try to, at least.
That did not hit.
So that's the RV, he takes the fire V. It's damage, but as long as they're not shooting other things, I'm okay with that.
Good to go.
So we can maneuver to get back on his back. Overheating madly because we lost a heatsink.
Put one of them back.
But oh well.
How's it going?
So, Karya just gets up close and personal here, and we get back into that fire mode. Hopefully this is what we need to get real damage on this Bindi, because that's a death trap. Okay, well, that's some damage, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to go before he goes.
Awaiting orders.
So, yeah, shooting. That's not going to be okay, so we just move back with you and shoot. That's the Bindi going now. Let's see what he does. Hopefully he takes... Nope. Okay, he entrenched.
Right here.
Yeah, at much well.
Commander.
You also have a shot. Let's look about you. You can get here, so you both have a shot. So we're going to wait until turn 12.
Tactical advantage.
Because that RB, we can leave to his own devices now.
Ready for orders.
We're able to get out. Well, get out might be a bit too optimistic. We're able to move out, at least a bit. Yep, still... Oh man, that's bad. Yeah, we're sitting ducks with the rifleman, and we might damage ourselves quite badly. That's risky,
Copy that.
but it is what it is.
Everything I've got.
We got a hit.
Standing by.
Belleferon can get here. So let's see about it. That's bad. But as we've already stated, that's what we have. We get close. Yeah, that doesn't improve. So okay, should have looked at the ammo situation.
I am out of FRM.
That's good. So I'm guessing you didn't have line of sight. Would have loved to see some headshots to that window, but that's not happening apparently. You're in perfect range now.
Copy that.
So let's go about this. And yeah, hopefully he takes the... Okay, that's good. Yeah, I know, lots of damage.
Reporting heavy
This quick cell is killing us.
Receiving you.
So yeah, we have to keep shooting from here. And we miss, because reasons.
No joy.
Yes, Commander.
Belleferon can move to shoot from the front. That's a decent thing to do, but hitchances are just bad all of a sudden.
Yes, Commander.
So we got a backstrike here.
Heading out.
Let's work on that. Because that's as good as it's going to get for us. And it's still not good at all. But he's open, at least. Mechland's gone. He brings an engine light. That's interesting to see. And we just protect our backs here. Yeah, still not cooling.
I have the advantage.
And we still have another objective to do here. So we're quite crippled. That's good. You bring double hitsings. Quicksell once, but still double hitsings.
Hot damn, let's do this.
The RB is not a threat. Would you please shoot other stuff? Really? Just a bit of alarms. Maybe they don't hit, but we try. Who are you shooting now? Belleferon.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's your right arm blowing off. Or that was already there from last turn, I think. It just showed now.
Right
For
here.
some reason. Keep shooting.
Full position.
I would love to hit harder, but...
Locking in target.
Well, one of them hit.
Reporting.
Will be. Moves a bit.
10-4.
and misses. So yeah, that's going to be up to the tank, I think. Rifleman gets into his back again. He's open, so there's hoping,
Confirmed.
but we miss. And yeah, that's more like it, not like last chapter where we... Ouch, my poor tank.
Receiving you.
We get the crawler behind, and he's open, so let's work with Inferno. And hopefully on the last part of the mission we get something not as bad, because that's a second crit to the light engine. He panicked. That good. Did someone get initiative over the India? Nope. Don't shoot. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
So, no shots to be had from here. So you go to finish.
Move order confirmed.
Okay. He is bleeding. However, I think we don't have the luxury
Let's destroy.
of letting him bleed. Not really. So let's get closer. Let's shoot some 5 LRMs. Maybe one hits.
Negative damage. Repeat.
Yes, Commander.
We can... Yeah, he's protecting his back. That's not a bad thing to do. So we go with a kick to the side. Because that's the best thing to do, as we are.
On my way.
Let's...
Locked on
We
for
miss,
physical attack.
which is bad, but whatever. Let's see about the laser. It opens the leg.
Standing by.
The Letheron doesn't have line of sight unless we stay put. So that's what we do. Another hit, this time to center torso. That's some LRMs. And he punches out, so that's good. Okay. But the problem now is we have to do that last part of the mission with a very damaged... Let's see what's the man compound.
Waiting for order.
With a very damaged
Aye, aye.
rifleman and other mechs. So,
We'll go.
well, maybe
Roger that.
we just leave the rifleman out of it, because I don't really want to get wrecked here.
Awaiting orders.
Just need someone to trigger, and we could punch out, move back. But if we get an attacking force, that's not going to work. So let's wait for everybody to link up,
Say so.
and it might take a while because Creed's on the Blepharon, on the rifleman, sorry. At least they're coming closer. But I think they're just going to the mine base.
We'll go.
So you get closer and we wait here. And yeah, we're not cooling up at all
Moving to position.
on the rifleman. Which is bad,
Aye, aye.
not going to lie.
Affirmative.
No, we are cooling up. Okay, that gives us a bit better walk speed or sprint speed if you want. And that was just...
On the move.
So we move up. That was just once hit sing, we got crit out.
On my way.
And yeah, that's the danger of Quixel stuff. Those ultra rotaries, they clearly wrecked us. Wait.
Copy that.
I know, Rifleman's not going to be able to do anything at all,
Mech could use a rest.
but that's what we have, and we'll have to work around
Standing
it.
by.
So, I don't think there's an approach vector here, so we'll have to get up the ramp. And yeah, we're sending the Firebee.
On my way.
You get the easiest path.
Good to go.
You also do
Roger.
Golda, Mr. Crawler. I have no idea where they're going to drop, so
Affirmative.
okay, that's a destroy base. Let's see where they are. Okay, at least we see them. What do we have here? Roguetech, which probably brings... maybe that's not disposable rockets. Phoenix, not the best mech in the world. Firebee we'll have to be aware of, but I think that's just a regular Firebee. And a Clint. So, well, let's get there.
I'm there.
Yeah, you'll have to play long range,
Moving out.
really. Let's see about our fresh side, which is the right side. And we get the crawler
Yes, I'm there.
going as well. So yeah, they're going to have a full turn before we do anything, because that's how things work. Hopefully we have turrets here, because otherwise this is going to get crazy, and quite soon. You look like a periphery, Clint,
Commander?
which is not a bad thing to see. Do we get SRMs? Nope. That's not good at all. But it's what we have. I think I'm waiting with you. Let's see what they do. Let's see who can we focus here. It's going to take a while for them to destroy the buildings, at least.
Right here.
So let's see about agencies. Not the best in the world. Yeah, that's a Met Laser Pirate and an AC5 Pirate. You bring rocket bugs, so we don't want to be in front of you. That's a Firebee 1E. It's the very same one we have. And you bring a heavy rifle, so nothing to write home about. It's mostly doable, but we'll have to take care. Hopefully the Roguetech unloads on buildings. Let's see it. Well, he did. We might lose that building, but
Bye.
I think it's better this way. So, problem with shooting from here is we're risking strays into our own mechs,
All right.
but we get the high ground and we look at agencies. So, who needs to be done? Well, obviously not shooting the medium lasers. That's going to be large laser, and we're shooting both. I know, it's only 40 damage, but whatever. I think I want the Clint. Because the techie... No, he's still cannon load. So yeah, let's go for him.
I'm generating a lot of heat.
Well, it is what it is, boy.
Good to go.
Salvage is going to be good though. We get rid of you, so that's some guns off the field at least. Let's see about the turrets. Hopefully we don't get hacked turrets, because that's a lot of DACA on those turrets. Oh well, we'll see it later. Second thing to focus... probably the Phoenix. Maybe the Clint.
Copy that. Firing
Okay,
outright.
he's open.
Yes, Commander.
Didn't bring much in ways of armor. That's a good thing to see. So, yeah, I know. Probably asking my fire bee to be lit on fire. But okay, turrets are helping at least.
Standing by.
So let's get you up. Let's give them something to shoot at. Standard, because really... And yeah, can see yourselves. Okay, that's good. That was the AC5 gun.
That hits something good.
That's excellent. He's going to the ground. So yeah, almost two things gone. And he punches out, which is a good thing. Okay. Okay. Firebee going for the carrier. That's why we brought it up now, to soak some damage, so we're plenty okay with that. Phoenix still going for the building,
Awaiting orders.
so yeah, we're going to try and get distance to... That doesn't help much, but whatever. Just let's do it. Nothing hit.
Mech.
Aye, aye.
Rifleman will have trouble cooling down, so we just try and cool. You can get up to his face, so that's what we do with for evasion. Miss. Still good.
Standing by.
Maybe, just maybe, we attack from the back here.
Targeting core and outright.
That's a leg, so that was good. And an SRM explosion, so that's the second down.
Let's do this.
And you, just look where he's open. Can we get... Nope. It says we did, but we didn't. Okay, get up close and personal. This really should be enough. This is but a firebee. Yeah, SRM explosion. Everything done. Tons of damage received from that windy. We're probably spending a month in repairs. Oh well, what can we do? But we have 6 picks here. So let's make them count. At least we do... At the very least... Yeah, let's see about... You were very crit and you lost just 1 heatsink. Well, I guess engine primitive engines crits are just going to get you no cooling at all, so that's 5 parts of a Clint if we want it. But we're going to be much better served. 2, 3, 6 parts, 7 parts of the Windy. And that was a good Windy. But we're never going to carry it full. So let's see what's there. There's case, quick sell, but that case nonetheless. We have an engine light. It's going to take a lot to put it on the Bellerophon, but maybe that's what we do. Okay, let's see about Probe King. That's sensor range, sight range, penalty of -4 to sensor detection. Yeah, that's just setting yourself on painting yourself to be shot. Not really, not thanks. So not much salvage to be had here, other than going for the double heatsink and just getting double heatsinks for the rifleman or the Bellerophon. I don't care. I think that's what we take here. Hybrid TSM Quicksell could be good, but I'd much rather have a wide assortment of double heatsinks. Even if they're Quicksell, they're only going to dissipate 4 heat per turn instead of the 6 you get from regular heatsinks, but still, that's an improvement. So yeah, let's go. Get one part of the Bulldog, 3 parts of the cargo truck, 1 part of the Thumper RB, 1 part of the Bindi. We get an AC-20, medium pirate laser, that's good. That's a +1 accuracy. We get an ultralight, that's just 2 tons? Okay. Some engines we're never going to use 60, so we sell it. Primitive stuff we sell. We got a fire control system jam. It's going to be better than the primitive ones, so we'll slap it somewhere. We get the hybrid TSM. Do we want to slap the Probe King anywhere? Sensor basic is good. I'm quite sure we still have primitive sensor somewhere, so yeah, that was a good haul, even if what was there to be had wasn't that good. But yeah, now we see the repair bill and we might already start being in trouble here, because I'm full expecting some 30 to 40 days of repairs here, given our Medtech, our Mech points, 27 days and 75k. Okay, game. We just leave it at that. Well, want the rifleman and the Bellerophon to be the first ones out. Obviously the rifleman is the priority because we have to do some extra works there, so there's that. Let's have a look. I think this took long enough. It did. So maybe we just get out of repairs here. How long? Yeah, just 5 days. So let me go into Mech Bay. Let's see what we want to keep from here. Well, just nothing. So let's scrap stuff. That's 50k we get. And we scrap that Bulldog as well. Are we really going to find another Bindi? I can't say for sure, but whatever. Let's go to the shop. Yeah, we already looked at it last chapter. Probably going to take another hard look later. Let's see what we have around. Not much yet. The MML5 we're never going to use, so that goes out. SRM2s can go as well. And yeah, we do have quite some stuff to put into our mechs, so we're probably going to, once we get out of repairs. Okay, another thing to be done before we get... No, we want to keep the Wasp. It's not time to get rid of it yet. We get training module 1, we pass on Solaris, we get financial report. We're already down to 1.5 million, so we'll have to start taking a hard look at what we're doing here. So yeah, that was the rifleman. Let's go and fix that. I think we want to make this one our best mech. We really do. So let's fix you. Let's cool you. So that's 1, 2. I think I want all the heatsinks we have here. Let's go for a regular engine, I guess. I would love to get the light, but it doesn't make sense to bring it on you. So that's that. Mediums. Probably can be swapped out. Okay, yeah, we have to get rid of another one. I know, heat efficiency is not going to change that much, but still. And let's get 2 max armor. Yeah, 24 days here. Whatever. We have to do it. So let's get you on regular shape. And yeah, just take this. So there's that. Do we have another training mission? Yep, there's a training day here. So we're probably going to take the Wasp into this one. There's 2 trainings. That's good. That's good. We have something to do while we repair. So yeah, we could already get in. So you're going to go to the top. Because yep. We next won the Bellerophon, which is coming out in 6 days. But I think we're doing it. But that's something for next chapter. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed the wrecking we got in here. I know, but it is what it is. And we got a quite nasty mech in that game there. If you enjoyed the chapter, please remember to leave a comment and a rating, subscribe if you aren't, and we see each other next time.